If your wife hits you with divorce papers, you're in the process of divorce, or just recently got divorced, chances are you're still in the fog, brother. I know because I've been there. In this video, we're going to talk about how to really understand what is going on in this phase in your life, where everything got ripped from underneath you, where you thought the life you had was stable, and then maybe from one day to the next, or in a few months, it all fell apart. How you're currently in the fog, and how to get out of it in a way that it's healthy for you and your children. So, what happens most of the time is that the woman grieves the relationship while she's still in the relationship. These are all the times she tells you to do something, you don't do it, or all the bits for connection that you ignore, or your lack of leadership, or stop drinking, you name it. The woman puts up with it until she finally gives up in the relationship. And when she says it's done, there's almost a 95% chance that it's truly done and that there's no going back, because she grieves it in the relationship. Now, most guys are just so tapped out, they're so out to lunch, or they're so arrogant that when their wives tells them these things, they don't really understand or dismiss them, or say like, this woman's crazy, what is she talking about? Look at the house she lives in, look at the vacations we go on. But ultimately, what a woman wants is connection. It wants to feel love, because a woman's desire is to find that great love of her life. And a man's desire is to build some cool shit. It's to leave a legacy. So if she couldn't find it with you, she's going to try to find it with someone else, because that's just kind of how biologically they're written. They just got to find that great love. So she hits you with the divorce papers, or she hits you with the I love you, but I'm not in love with you. And you're like, what's going on? We just came from a vacation. Like, what do you mean you're not in love with me anymore? What do you mean you want me to move out? This is what I call you being in the fog. You have no understanding of what's really happening right now. You thought your relationship was solid. You thought things were going fine. You just maybe came back from vacation, or you had some intimacy. That's one scenario. Other scenarios, if you saw it coming because you guys were in a roommate situation, or you were just in denial, you didn't want to see it, and then she actually pulls the trigger, you're still surprised, because you thought, well, she would never leave me. It's been years and we're just kind of in this situation type of thing. But in this fog, a man gets lost. Your business is going to be affected. Your work's going to be affected. I lost like 20 pounds in this fog. I was just so lost. I didn't really know what it was. And I'll be honest with you guys, my fog lasted way longer than maybe it should have. My fog lasted like for a year. And there are a few reasons why, and I'm going to share with you these reasons so that you can learn from them and you can get out of the fog. The first thing you need to understand, first and foremost, is if a woman wants to leave a man, she's almost 95% out that she wants to leave you. Okay? So when she's already serving you with divorce papers, telling you to move out, or she goes to her mom's house, or whatever the case may be, you need to accept that there is a high probability that this is not going to work out. You need to accept that. First and foremost, I accept it. There's a high probability this marriage is not going to work out. Okay? That's the first step, because that's really going to free you from what's to come next. Now, you might still want to get your wife back, and I'm all about saving families, and I don't know your details or what have you, but you might still want to get her back, but you can't make that your sole priority. Because if you make getting her back your sole priority, you're going to completely lose yourself in the fog. Because then you lose focus from everything else, and then you're putting all your focus on attention on the response of someone else, of someone who's already telling you, like, I don't want to be with you, I am walking away, I'm leaving you. So the first step is understand that there's a high probability it's not going to work out. The second step is do not make it all about getting your wife back. The third step is try to identify what went wrong in the marriage to the extent that you can, because she might not be able to want to talk to you right now. And and then work on those things for you. So if you drank too much, if you smoked too much, if you were not as present, try to be as present with the kids, but make all these changes for you, not for her, because these changes you're going to have to make coming to the next relationship. But what's important is once you start working on yourself and on the things that you need to do, you're going to get out of this fog quicker, because you're going to realize, hey, I was dropping the ball on all these things, on A, B, C, and D. And now I'm getting my shit together and I'm going to start acting on these things. Now, she might say it's a little too late, and it's okay. It's just how life is, and you need to accept that. But if it doesn't work out, you have gained these new skill sets and these new traits for you to implement in your life and moving forward in whatever other relationship you have. But focusing on working on yourself is going to help you get out of that fog of, I gotta win her back, I gotta win her back, I gotta win her back, I gotta get my family back, I gotta get my family back. Oh, she gave me a big signal. Oh, she said this. Oh, she sent that text. Oh, she sent me a picture of the kids. Oh, but she looked at me a certain way. Oh, these are all things that you're putting your energy, effort, and time into this woman when you need to be putting it on yourself, because it is yourself that got you here. Chances are you're the one that dropped the ball in the marriage. Chances are you're the one that didn't really step up. So it's not about saving the marriage. It's about saving yourself and improving yourself. And the more you can focus on that, the rest will sort of unfold like it needs to unfold. And that's why a lot of guys get stuck in the fog for a long time, because they're just like so focused on getting her back, and they go to YouTube video after YouTube video, buy a course, second course, tarot reading, psychologist, whatever the case may be, and you completely lose focus, which takes you away from your business, from your job. It takes you away from your children, from your family members, and you're kind of in this fog, trying to figure out what happened. Dude, don't do that. I did that for you. What you need to do is figure out you. What you need to do is figure out you. And from that point, then you move forward. Then you lead with confidence. You take the steps that are necessary. Maybe you focus more on your business. Maybe focus more on with your kids, on your body, on your health, on your anger, on healing your childhood wounds. Whatever these things need to get fixed that obviously got you to where you were. It's like if you're driving a car and then the car breaks down, it's not the driver that needs to get fixed, it's the car. And the man is like the car. The man is the one that leads the relationship. So if the relationship breaks down, chances are, bro, you're dropping the ball big time. Now, I'm not saying it's completely your fault, because obviously the woman has to step in as well, and she needs to do her part, what have you. But if you were the type of man she would admire, and you were the type of man she would like to follow, she would do anything to be with you. But right now she doesn't want to be with you, so you need to look at yourself in the mirror. And the quicker you look at yourself in the mirror, the quicker you get out of that fog. The quicker you get out of I need to save this marriage, I need to save this marriage, I need to save this marriage, because you're just going to spin your wheels at every text message, at every look, at every interaction. Probably use ChatGPT hours on end, going on the internet, on Instagram, watching all these gurus talking about relationships, when you really need to focus on you, on your healing, on what you need to do, because it is from that place of strength that then you can maybe save a relationship. So don't spend too much time in the fog. Try to get out of what they call the fog of war. You're probably in the fog of war right now. She fired, I love you, I'm not in love with you, one divorce, and you're just like, what's going on? I don't see what's coming. Where's it going? What about this? What about my kids? What about my finances? It's a lot. I'm not saying you don't spend time with that, but I think the first step you do is focus on yourself first and foremost. That is the first step. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but that is the way to go. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to win her back. And chances are, the more you focus on yourself, and the more time passes, then chances are she's going to want to want you back. You're going to be like, I don't want to go back to a bad situation. I don't think I want to be with you. Because you've come to a level of growth and development that has it's just the gap is too big now. So, yes, what you need to do is for you. You've been a good man. You've tried, maybe spent a lot of your time, energy, and effort trying to save a family, trying to save your family. The marriage, didn't just kind of fall apart from one day to the next. I'm sure it's been years or months, but you've been trying to focus on saving the marriage. What you really need to focus on is saving you. The quicker you focus on saving you, the quicker you can get out of the fog of war. The quicker you can get out of the fog of war, the more grounded, present you're going to be for your family, for your children, for your future relationship. Right? That's all I have in this video. If you want to work with me, click on the description below. We can chat. I know what it is to go through the pain of divorce and how disoriented and painful that can be. We can schedule a one-on-one call. And just click on the link in the description and we'll go from there. All right, guys. Thanks for talking to you. Until next time, take care now. Bye-bye then. And remember, you